Hello, I'm James Fedewa. Today is February 3rd, 2023. Here are your latest Church Militant headlines. Australian Catholics are turning out to honor and defend a faithful prelate in the face of aggressive protests. Yesterday, Sydney's Archbishop Anthony Fisher celebrated Cardinal George Pell's pontifical Requiem Mass while the LGBT mob hosted protests outside.
George Pell was my brother. He was a prince of the church, a good and holy man, and a proud Australian.
He's the greatest Catholic Australia has produced.
In Germany, Catholics are anticipating the synodal way will end in schism. A poll conducted by Die Tagespost over the course of the past week found 42% of German Catholics predict a schism, while 27% don't. 29% are unsure. Faithful Catholics, including former Vatican Doctrine Chief German Cardinal Gerhard Müller, have warned of impending schism if the Vatican doesn't curb the synodal way's dissident proposals. And in related news, a member of German Catholic nobility is speaking out against the synodal way. Conservative Catholic Princess Gloria of Turn and Taxis said Wednesday, "The people who want to change the church are people who never go to church. The people who actually go to church every Sunday have nothing in common with these synodal people. One is political functionaries who sit at the feeding troughs of power, and the others are the good, pious people who go to church and are actually Catholic." In neighboring Austria, a priest is being forced from his parish by his parishioners. Father Ralph Peter of the Archdiocese of Salzburg had received permission from his bishop several months ago to celebrate the Mass ad orientem, facing the altar instead of the congregation. He also introduced more traditional music. Parishioners complained incessantly to the Archbishop, and late last month, Father Peter announced he was resigning as pastor. France is one step closer to enshrining abortion in its constitution. The French Senate voted Wednesday to amend legislation approved by the lower house of Parliament. The original bill would have enumerated a right to abortion in the Constitution. The predominantly conservative Senate changed right to freedom. Senator Philippe Basse, who amended the language, said there must be a reconciliation between the rights of the pregnant woman to terminate her pregnancy and the protection of the unborn child after a certain period. And turning to the U.S., the Satanic Temple is opening an abortion mill. On Wednesday, the Satanists opened the Samuel Alito's Mom's Satanic Abortion Clinic in New Mexico, mockingly named after the Catholic Supreme Court justice who wrote the decision overturning Roe v. Wade last year. Satanic Temple co-founder Malcolm Jerry said in 1950, Samuel Alito's mother did not have options, and look what happened. The clinic's name serves to remind people just how important it is to have the right to control one's body and the potential ramifications of losing that right. I'm James Fedewa. Those are your Church Militant headlines. Please watch The Vortex today, where Michael talks about the war among schismatic factions. God bless you.